Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes, Historical Immersion and Bohemian Kingdom. So yesterday I ended the session by declaring war on Burgundy and getting embarrassingly defeated by the army of Florence that was hired by the army of Bologna. Our forces, led by our young king Peter I Kinski, were, after a valiant fight, turned back by an army half its size, and they are now retreating back to Bohemia to lick their wounds. It is a bit embarrassing, I'll admit that, and that was one of the reasons why I decided that we are going to end the session and start anew the next day. So I'm going to send my troops back. Well, I'm not gonna. They are going to retreat back to Bohemia and we are going to decide what to do next. My hope is that France is going to go for conquest and not complete annexation of Burgundy. If they did, that would mean that the only way we can liberate parts of France, Burgundy, is to declare war on France. And they're actually doing quite well during this playthrough. So I would hate to do that unless they get involved in a massive war against, say, Castile, Aquitaine, England, and some of their neighbors. Otherwise we would risk getting completely wrecked. They're not really allied with, well, they're allied with Aragon, so that's a bit of a problem. And we have a new pope. Julius II. Okay, how are we doing with the Pope? Pope kinda likes us. It helps that we cessated the... is that the word? Cessated? The church functions. We also have pretty good church influence, and bishops and archbishops are giving us additional bonuses. And we also have a really good modifier for the opinion, but we can make it better. So let's make it better. I'd like to let the Pope bless my ruler, probably my son, Peter II Kinski. Okay, so where are my Bohemian armies? Here, they're retreating. There's a fight going on here between Austria and the Bolognese armies. Okay, Austria embraced the banking, that's good for them. Good, the battle has been won, the Bolognese forces have been eliminated. Let's get you free. Bologna would not accept peace at this point. I have a feeling that Austria is marching... Trent? Yeah, they're marching against Bologna. So they might not have much of a choice. Oh, and we're gonna have a big issue here because we'll reinforce our armies. That's gonna be quite expensive. Let's get offensive war support, financial support from the burghers. That should help. I expect it's gonna be like 30 gold. Let's make sure that we have that. And how are the troops looking here? Come on, Meissen, siege the province. Oh hey, okay. They contributed. Siege the Amont province. That's like, if you siege it, they can't annex them, which is what we really need here. Can you do that for me, please? 22nd of June. Where did that Florentine army go? I last saw them in this general area and then they retreated somewhere. Okay, Austria is sieging Bologna, and as we have no beef with Bologna, I'm gonna piece them out. Awesome, and now our army needs to go to Amon. Wow, there are roughly 1,000 troops. Okay. Let's make sure that this siege falls to us. And by us, I mean to Meissen. Because at that point they can't annex them, so they could probably just siege them and ask them for some provinces, but I suspect... Yeah, they got course on all of them. Fucking hell. Okay, not on Utrecht. That's good. Not Utrecht. They do on Amont, though. Okay, let's just hope that these guys won't retreat. Okay, as they have 1,000 troops, I think we might be fairly safe. Do we really need all of those forts? I'm tempted to just lower them, but I expect them to come and siege my provinces immediately when I do that. Come on, guys, this is quite important for us. Don't fuck it up. Some sort of peace between Burgundy and France should happen very soon. Who is France allied with in case we need to fight them? With Aragon. Okay. Castile is allied with... No, they guarantee this province. You are allied with England. So a major alliance attacking France is probably not going to happen anytime soon. So let's hope they will find a reasonable... I should have done this earlier. I didn't realize that, you know, it could go so dire. Okay, where the fuck are these troops? 4,000 troops. Do I see them anywhere? Peter's first great work. Are you joking? Our father failed to do our... That was great-grandfather, wasn't he? Yeah, we have other matters. We don't have the 100 gold now. What's the war score? Well, if we hold Amont, it's gonna immediately give us +6, so we'll have 5 war score, plus the province. So what did we want? We wanted them to release Utrecht and cede Amont. That would be doable. We would get at least 2 provinces out of that. We also want these 2. That would be 20 war score. I don't think that's going to happen. My main fear now is that they will force them to vassalize, and that should end our war, at which point we'll be screwed. So maybe it would be better to go with truce immediately rather than leave it for later. Oh! Oh, they liberated Utrecht. Ah, okay. So there's more provinces to deal with now. Okay, that gives us a bit of time. The more provinces they have, and the more that we control, the more probable is that they won't be able to annex them. So, good for us. Wait, why is this Polish army standing on this province? I don't understand. I don't understand. But that's not important. Come on, siege me some Amont. Okay, -47, that is enough for them. Actually, can't I check what the war score would be for the vassalization? 26. Let's hope they won't go for that. There's Utrecht. Siege of Amont is now over. Okay, wow, we got 26. So we could ask for Amont, Aval. They would not give us Bentheim, because we haven't finished it yet. Okay, let's try to hold on. This is gonna fall any day now. Exceptionally cold year. Come on, baby. Bentheim. Fall, 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 fall. Ah! Okay, France is having some trouble with pretender rebels. Oh, okay, I should have asked for Aval because that's why they, damn it. Some people were so devout in their religion that they set out to help the poor and heal the sick. They were often called saints for their acts and were sometimes even believed to perform miracles. They have truly been blessed, or their actions have shown us the true path. Actually, I think this would give us what? 20 prestige and 2 legitimacy. No, let's try the stability. Did we get it? We did get it! Awesome! 143. So in 16... Wow! We are 0.00 something away. Okay, well, I need to give someone something so that they... Okay, now we have a question here. We can force them to give us this. Get 2 provinces out of this. Or we can decide to stay and hope that they will find some kind of peace between themselves. And hope that they will not vassalize them. This is a hard question. I'll have to think about this. This is the rabbit. This is a question of, do we take something now or wait for more? When more can be way less. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, I decided that we're gonna wait. We are going to wait. Our troops are going to stay in here. Oh shit, we're gonna lower the army maintenance though. To a point where we are actually making some money. There is, I don't think, any threat. Actually, there is. God damn it. Small army of Burgundy is... Okay guys, march back home like dumbasses. And hope that we can capture these 2 armies. See the amount, operations, Burgundy will pay... No, we decided that we're gonna wing it. So let's send our troops back home. Hey, We actually defeated them. Awesome. These guys are retreating. So let's keep our troops in Schwaben on a fairly low army maintenance and let this just run its course and we'll see how it's gonna go. If these troops try to come back home to our territory, we're gonna retreat. Hey, you know, maybe be smart. And we're gonna also release Schwerin. Okay, yeah, these troops are gone. So it's reasonable to just send our troops back. Kielenberg. France is not having a good time. They're having quite a lot of rebels, it seems. Oh, actually, those were... I did not check if there were French pretender rebels. They might have been pretender rebels from someone else. Okay, Schwerin is now owned by Schwerin. We're just gonna wait. Well, they ended the war, but they left Utrecht intact. So we can go and see if we can sue for peace. So we want... Wait, clear offer. Amont is now their capital. Okay. Oh, so we can now just ask them for Utrecht. War reparations, transferring trade power. We can't even ask for Amont. Damn it. Well, France took everything they could. Let's ask them to give up claims. Annul treaties. And give us a bit of gold. Well, this is not what I have envisioned. We should have been way faster. Things would have been different if that first battle has went a different way. But hey, you know, we're getting one province out of that. So at least that's something. They're gonna pay us war reparations. Not great, but could be worse. So they'll liberate Utrecht. Or we liberated Utrecht. And we'll just have to... Well, France is gonna be a mess to fight. We have 2 provinces. 4 provinces, actually. I'm not sure if we could even defeat them, unless they get into really big shit. They're way ahead of technology from us. Wow, we really suck as far as technology goes. That's rough. We didn't really have good kings. Now it's getting better, but we need to take that into consideration for the future reference. Well, the stability of Bohemia has improved. I'm surprised. I was expecting it to not, but I guess I calculated that really wrong. So we are at +1, which is kind of good. We're starting to get some money again. Not enough to keep our armies... Well, I'm not sure. I think most of this would go to reinforcement. I'm just gonna let them reinforce very slowly. And if we enable the army drilling... Okay, so we can let them drill. That's good. Generally speaking, Prague is growing, and so is everything else. We're starting to get a really nice autonomy here. But the goal now is to finish up the ideas and then move on forward. We'll need more technologies and focus more on that. It's really terrifying how badly we are behind. I thought it wasn't this drastic, but yeah, we're 12, 10, 10. Well, for example, Milan is 11, 13, 13, so we're lacking like 5 technology levels, if I count that for correct. That's 32, and they got... Wait, it wasn't them, but whatever. These guys were 32 and they got 38, so 6 levels actually. That's crazy. So let's take the bureaucratic ideas, citizen service. A good ruler knows that our citizens are not merely interchangeable cogs of production or warfare. By emphasizing the value of citizenship, it will become easier to convince people to swear oaths to our nation. Corporation cost is lowered, and we can get the munitions armor. Munitions armor was low-grade plate armor that was cheap enough for infantry to purchase, allowing for ordinary soldiers to act as heavy infantry. So land morale increased by 0.20 and infantry shock increased by 0.25, and we now have bombards. So bombards are slightly stronger in offensive fire and also in offensive morale. A large muzzle-loaded bronze cannon which fired a stone ball at enemy fortifications. Bombards date back to before the 14th century, but their size and weight limited them to defensive use only. By the end of the 14th century, they were brought along on campaign for use in sieges, seeing considerable use in the 100 Years' War. Awesome. Now our troops are drilling. Let's hope that our king will get slightly better in whatever is he doing. He's gonna get another personality trait soon. And we get veiled criticism of the church. Even in 1427, it was dangerous to openly criticize the Catholic Church. Those who dared to suggest the state church or its agents could be corrupt, wrong, or backwards were sure to face public censure, both formal and informal. For this reason, critics of the church tended to use allegory and satire to point out imperfections in the church. A book published in Praha recently criticizes the church at the highest levels. Thanks to new methods of printing books, it has become hugely popular, perhaps dangerously so. Call on the church to reform itself. Read the book with interest. Burn copies of the text. Oh, okay. So I think we're gonna go with burn copies of the text. We have fought for the church for as long as possible, and I think that the strength of the church... Yeah, the church influence is actually pretty high. And so is current piety. So let's burn the copies of the texts. And wow, we could get our ruler blessed. Do we want to? Yeah, we do want to. Let's get our ruler blessed. And... oh, nice! Our king is now benevolent. Extra prestige and lowered liberty desire in the subjects. The loyalty of the greater nobles and lesser nobles and also burghers is increasing, which is kinda good. Let's check if we can revoke some privileges of the burghers, because they own our most valuable province. Let's... actually, can't we revoke... oh no, our king is benevolent. I have just realized that. Gifts. Rose benevolent. Being seen as wanting to do good is a great asset when it comes to keeping our subjects calm. Is there any privilege that would... well, he would probably permit all commoners to the cabinet, so let's get that one. It can really fuck up our stability, but let's try it anyway. We are still reinforcing our troops. Oh no! Despite your best effort, there are numerous dissenting voices within the greater nobles to your reform. We can anticipate significant fallout. We lost 3 stability points! Oh my god, that's what I get for fucking up the roleplay. Okay, that's not good. That is not good. Well, serves me right. I should not have fucked up the Europa. I thought that benevolent would be a good way how to... Well, no. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Benevolent leaders do not go against their subjects. Damn. Okay, that's all for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.